Hey, welcome back to Blueprints. So, we're doing alright, I think. We made good use of the outside room. We've seen some new rooms. And we need to keep an eye out on knowing what day it is. On the off chance that we get a shelter. Make an offering to receive a blessing. Let's do it 2. We're not gonna go in yet because we don't have any dead ends yet. But knowing that money is probably gonna be not so tight again, then commissary, commissioner, whatever the name of that is, it's probably gonna be something we want to get quickly. Start with a den because we want gems. Bedroom's fine. Your package has been delivered. That's great. So, I'm probably going to start... There's a few rooms that I'm probably never going to pass up on at this point, assuming that I can draft them. And one of them is definitely the... What's it called? The office or something? The one that gives me the upgrade disc. Because upgrading rooms just seem like a smart thing to do. Okay, let's see what's for sale. Ooh. No gems or anything, huh? That's a disappointment and a half. The trunks are usually worth it, so let's just open it straight away. Okay. We'll try to get there. Draw floor planting north. Okay. Attic, 8 items, jeez. Let's put a parlor here. I know the mail rooms are gonna be important, but... That package will be there tomorrow as well. Box next to this box is false. A box next to this box is true. Okay, so say that you're false. That makes you true. That means this one can be true, and considering this is the only one that actually mentions the location of the gems, they kind of have to be in here, right? I'm gonna wait for... Well... Do we have any dick spots yet? I don't think we do. Keep going until we need a key or something. That's 3 extra keys. That's pretty darn hard to say no to. This goes up. Security station. Reading note goes up too. Taking a flight mode, 2 unlocked. Carry goes to low for the time being. These until we find a key card or... Considering we're going to the entrance, let's go get our 10 coins. Probably end up buying the shovel. Grave robbing, boys. Let's go. Look at all these monies. So we got 15, probably because the... Yeah, I guess the tomb itself is a dead end. But it's not in the house, though. Oh, the garage. Technically not a dead end if you can power the whole thing. Each of your journeys comes to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is definitely a dead end. Or is it? If it isn't, then where would it go? Maybe to the foundation? These are, I presume, all items you can find. Feed a metal detector, shovel. Open only in the event of my death. Well, you are dead. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. Of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dark dungeon to be laid to rest, and that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of certitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon family font of convention. What biography of your own will would you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's or mine? In our youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death we are left with realities and regrets. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. Huh? Special token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And by morbid example, this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you. If reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, these chains. But I cherish this too more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon the spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this spelunker as hallowed ground. No, sepulchre. Spelunker. Why the hell did I get spelunker from sepulchre? As hallowed ground. To realize that grand gestures can be effective as they are theatric. And to in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Inspiring words, I guess. But if we're talking about the kids having to chase the dreams of the parents to a degree, then you're not much better. So they all do stay down. Can I raise them back up? Yes, so that means there's gonna be like some... Cool, like maybe... I need to lower the professions of people that worked on the estate, like cleaner and the gardener and whatnot. Food for thought, but I think we're far from doing stuff like that yet. In the meantime, let's head back to the entrance hall, it seems. We got a ton of cash that I wouldn't mind spending. I think it's better if I go... Yeah, I need to go to the commissary anyway. We'll go from there. Is there anything... I want to buy the shovel. Is there anything else? Shovel's on the cheap. I wouldn't mind the metal detector either, I guess. Oh, I thought it just beeped when you were near an item. Okay, let's go here. I think I did open this, didn't I? Yeah. Basically swimming in keys. If I don't want this to end, I have to redraw. Reading nook is fine. Another quick and easy decision, I guess. I wouldn't mind drafting the mailroom, but for the time being, as long as I can't afford dead ends just yet. Archives here would be nice. No. This isn't going well. There's something in here? Oh. Plenty of keys. Give me a good one. Not a good one. What? Since we're up high again, well, high. Let's bring our floor plan back up. Let's go this way. Keys aplenty. Rumpus room. Yeah, I want to see what Salazar, or whatever his name is, has to say. Bring my word pad up.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin.
Move the mic a sec.
You find yourself
Sorry for the typing.
face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway.
Red room and nursery.
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
We're getting raided!
A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
That's the tomb.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Well, that's the least useful one so far. So it's saying that we might be getting attacked or something? Okay, if you could get something similar to the West Hall here, that'd be grand. I think this is a West-favored mansion. Ugh. Keys up the wazoo, but no. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. I still don't know what that means. It doesn't matter because I can't draft it anyway, but... how's the word thing going? Okay, need to be 2 to the left, 1 to the right, or everything up above. Dark room. There's no point in making a dark room here. Other than the fact that everything else just shuts me down. Dark room it is. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm betting one of these is gonna have to be a dead room. Well, a dead end room, I mean. The archives, okay. Can't go that way. No beeping going on here, so I'm not missing on anything. Starting to run out of keys, though. Breaker box here, is that useful? To a degree, yes. Other than the fact that going back to the security room is going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energy. Going back then, and yeah. What do you think? Lavatory? Boiler room? Oh. They finally found a way to jam a packaging down my gullet. Is there a date on this? 11 shipped. 11/5 on. I don't know if I can actually use this properly as a way to date this, but. Date equals 11/5 or 12/5. Because it says shipped, but doesn't mean it's got delivered today, right? On day 19. There's something else here. If I can turn... Yeah, I'm out of keys as well now, so... See if you can get something useful from the laundry room then. I still need to look at all the things too, that's a... 5 exchange all of your gems. That'll give me a lot of gems. If I do this and then this, that would leave me with 1 key and 8 gems? Alternatively, I just get 8 extra keys. Stop! Stop! Alright, well, now that we have a crud ton of keys. That we can't use. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Security. Well, there's security. I think that was locked. Question, was it locked? No, it was locked by a paddle, not by with an electronic card, wasn't it? Okay, let's try filling out the thing a bit. Let's do the painting stuff. I can at least check out a few rooms. By a few, I mean a grand total of 1. And it's the laundry room. No, yeah, the laundry room. Assuming there are paintings in here. Yes. Plane and a lamp. That's an oil lamp. And that has always been plain to my knowledge. What else could this be? Lamp, light. Flame. Don't know. Any other place I can check? Any other place I can go? Yeah, it's next to the gymnasium. Can't go that way. Flight and light? I'll mark it with an asterisk, I guess. It's been what I've been doing so far. Flight and light. It's the only way I can see this make any sense, so I'll make this an F. Alright, well I guess that's it. No money either. Star 4 ways to go. Okay. Ordinary villa. Yeah, very ordinary. I feel kind of cheaped out because of the commissioner. If I could have bought gems or something in there, things might have gone differently. But hey, luck of the draw, right? Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. See you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.